Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Previously, we finished the game. It was an ending. And now, I'm come back with a bonus video, or two, to finish what was left. I missed one single puzzle in the game, and I think there are a few people I didn't feed tea to as well. And after that, we have the bonuses menu, so without further ado, let's hit continue and load up our completion save file. It would be right here. Wow, it took me 25 hours? Jeez, I hit the finale with part 18, didn't I? So be thankful of how much time I'm editing out of this series. Jeez. Well. I had my suspicions. I was like, yeah, did I feed tea to the garlic man? And look here, in my tea set. It says here, 25 out of 26, so this guy is the last person to serve tea to. It seems that both Pavel and Nigel don't want any tea. Oh well. Hello, fake person who doesn't exist at all. Do you want some tea? Are we hallucinating the ingredients? Are we hallucinating the flavors? I don't understand. Anyway, that's one spectacular tea set you've got there. You could brew a mean sugar smoked tea in there. You ever had sugar smoked tea? Brewing it's a snap. All you need to do is take a standard Bell classic and make one little substitution. Is that so? Or open to giving it a shot? Let's see just how difficult this sugar smoked tea is to make. Well, this is free. He gave me the name. Okay, and Twilight, Radiance Blend, Clover Quencher, Dream Spice, Bitter Fruit, Cherry Boost, Root Remedy, Sugar Smoke. Okay, there it is. I was getting nervous. Now that's the ticket. A smile spreads across Garland's face. He seems restored and cheerful. Oh, that's nice tea, and drinking it out of a nice porcelain cup like this makes it all the tastier. I gotta hand it to you. It's amazing you could even taste the tea, with this place smelling like it does. I do love garlic, though. It's a wonder food. Oh, and don't get me started on how well it keeps. Here, check this baby out. I've been holding on to him for 10 years. No, you have not, because you're not real. One sniff is guaranteed to send vampires running for the hills. Did you say you had 10-year-old garlic? Hurrah! Carry that around with you, and vampires won't be the only ones trying to stay out of your way. You're now a tea master. Layton's challenges. The tea master's house has been added to your map. Neat. Well, I was hoping this guy would have the follow-up puzzle. Uh-oh. Well then, this is unfortunate because, again, I'm missing one puzzle. We need to crack open the puzzle index and see what number I'm missing. Oh boy. Oh, looky there. I'm missing number 90 on the dot. So, I could... Oh, wait, did you see that? Little icon for the tea set change. Oh, that's real cute. Waving at ya. Huh. So, yes. I think it's safe to say that 90 is some hidden puzzle in the environment. I have spoken with everyone in the game like 20 times over, so it's not one of them. Now, I could go crawling through every single screen, tapping everything, or I could look it up online. Guess what I'm gonna do? Well, that is unexpected. Apparently, it's in the fountain somewhere? Right in the center of the screen? Really? Why did I miss one of the most obvious things in this entire game? How? That's quite the fountain they have here. It sure is. Actually, it reminds me of a really great puzzle about a fountain. Shall I tell it to you? The unusual fountain. The fountain shown below has the unusual ability to indicate the age of those who draw near it. For example, if a 5-year-old child were to approach, the fountain would fire off water from spouts A, B, C, D, and E in that order. For age 15, the middle spout would fire, and then be followed by spouts A through E. For someone aged 30, the middle spout would fire off 3 times. Yeah, okay, I see how this works. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh. It's interesting. There are 10 spouts, but apparently 10 is signified by the middle one. So when would J ever get used? The middle spout would fire off 3 times. Given the fountain's method of indicating age, there's one utterly useless spout on the fountain. Oh, find and circle this spout. Well, it sounds to me like this is trivial?
This should do the trick.
Wow, what an anticlimax!
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Good catch. The spout marked J is pretty much useless, since A through I mark the numbers 1 through 9, and the spout in the middle indicates the number 10, spout J will never be used. It looks like you've solved every puzzle in the story mode of this game. Congratulations! For more fun things to do, check out the top secret area and weekly puzzles in the bonuses section. Make sure to explore everything. Have a great time, and once again, congratulations. Oh, that's sweet. The way you tear through puzzles never fails to amaze me. I suppose this is a fine a place as any to sign out of Full Sense for good. Let me just drop a new save and a new slot. And then, return to the title screen, yes. Now then, let's crack open bonuses. First time looking at this, by the way. We'll load my new file that I just made. So weekly puzzle, I believe that requires online connectivity. Let's see. Yeah, I got none. Oh well. Puzzle index, that's just everything from the game I found. Huh? Layton's challenges and top secret. We'll save top secret for last. Let's do Layton's challenges. I'm missing a category? Oh, maybe I need to solve the other ones first. So we've got the musician's house, the tea master's house, the animal lover's house, the sweetheart's house, and mystery. Well, hello, Sammy. Puzzle 139, Coast to Coast. Give this one a try. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. The answer is that the thinker was the murder weapon. Yeah. A woman boards a non-stop flight leaving Los Angeles at noon and arrives in New York City at 8 p.m. The next day, the same woman leaves New York at noon and flies back to Los Angeles. The flight is unaffected by jet streams and takes the same amount of time to reach its destination as it did the previous day. The time difference means it is always 3 hours earlier in New York than in Los Angeles. Can you figure out what time the plane arrives back in Los Angeles? Give your answer in 24-hour notation. Well, this is pretty nice for me because I live on the western seaboard of America. So I'm well familiar with the time difference between LA and New York City. It's 3 hours, as it says right there in the middle of the screen. So she left Los Angeles at noon and arrived in New York City at 8. That means the flight took exactly 5 hours. So it took 5, start at 12, add 5 for the time, and then add 3 because you went to the east. Next day, the same woman leaves New York at noon and flies back to Los Angeles. What time the plane arrived back in Los Angeles? Oh, this should be easy. 12 noon, add 5 for, at 12 noon, add 5 for the flight time. So that's, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1700 hours. Then subtract 3. So 17, 16, 15, 14? She arrived in Los Angeles at 1400 hours?
Let's see if this works.
Yeah! Well, that was a nice start. Good job. The plane arrives back in Los Angeles at 1400 hours, or 2 p.m. Due to the 3-hour time difference, when it's noon in Los Angeles, it's 3 p.m. in New York. The plane gets into New York at 8 p.m., so the actual flying time of the plane must be 5 hours. The flight back to Los Angeles also takes 5 hours, meaning that it arrived at 1700 hours, or 5 p.m. New York time. Factor in the time difference to get the plane's arrival in Los Angeles, 1400 hours, or 2 p.m. Expertly solved, my boy. 1 extra block. Here, have a look at this puzzle. Whoa. Oh no. Geography. The diagram below shows a structure made of 28 blocks. Of these blocks, 27 form a neat, larger cube, and on top of that sits a single block poking out above the rest, in the center. Below this diagram sit those same 28 blocks, but this time the cube has been separated into 5 chunks. Tap the chunk, A through E, that contains the single block that sat on top of all the others. Assume that all 5 chunks fit together as shown and can't be rotated from their current orientation. All 5 have that little one jutting out. Oh. So that's definitely, since it's 27 blocks, plus 28 on top, so it's definitely not hollow. It has to fit together neatly. I don't think it's D. The chunks fit together as shown and can't be rotated from their current orientation. So D would absolutely be this, and that, and this. And the orientation can't change. E must be directly behind it. But let's start with A. A would be these 2, plus the ones directly behind it. So I think we can work in D and A. Then E would be this block, plus this, and that. It's impossible to tell if there's a block directly behind this. You know what? Just from what I've worked out so far, I think the answer is B. I think it's B.
Consider this puzzle solved. And there we have it.
When it said that I couldn't mess with the orientations or rotations at all, it became very easy. Good eye. B contains the 28th block. Were you able to visualize all 5 pieces coming back to form a single structure? I was. Brilliant. I knew you could do it. Disappearing Act 6? Wait. No! 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 99 carats! Ah! No, dude. We were making such good time. No. I have come to truly resent this type of puzzle. Oh my god. Hint coin. You have quite a few balls to get rid of, so you'll have to do a lot of jumping. Just make sure you aren't choosing your moves at random, or you'll end up getting stuck before you finish. Plan out your jump so that you never leave any balls out away from the group where you won't be able to reach them. Hint coin. As you reduce the number of balls on the board, those remaining take on a configuration that you previously solved. If you've made it this far, this puzzle's in the bag for you. Sorry, there are no more hints to be had for this. I'm not even gonna dignify this by reading the rest. Help. Help. Oh! Do I see it? Don't mess this up. Yes!
This should do the trick.
Why?
Wonderful.
Why am I even subjecting myself to this? I haven't even reached the final Knights Tour puzzle. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I know it's coming. Nicely done, my boy. Okay, tea lady. Okay, none of those say Knights Tour, so we're good. Here, have a look at this puzzle. This is text-based, isn't it? The following words are written on a famous mathematician's grave. Following the 1/6 of my life I spent as a child, I spent 1/12 of my life as a young man. Then, 1/7 of my life later, I got married. 5 years after I was wed, I was blessed with a child, but sadly, he only lived half the time I was alive before passing away. Today, 4 years after his death, I too will depart from this world. Can you use these words to figure out how many years the mathematician lived? No. And Try rigging up a linear equation where this mathematician's life in years equals X. I don't know how to do that! Would you rather not use hard math to solve this puzzle? Have no fear, you can also solve this problem without using a linear equation. Yay! Dumb person hidden! Yeah! By adding together all those values of this man's life, you can express the length of the mathematician's life as fractions, minus the parts that were 5 and 4 years long. You can find the answer using only this information. That I'll deal with, okay. So, between 1/6, 1/12, 1/7. Wait, wasn't there another? Hold on. And half. Okay. Between all of those, there is a common denominator. I need to find that. A common denominator. Okay, so 6 and 7 have a... They're a multiple of what? 48? Could it be 48? 48, 54, 60, yeah. I think it might be 48 I'm looking for. Alright, let's work with that assumption for now. Alright, no, my logic was fundamentally flawed. 48 is not a multiple of 7. I'm thinking of 49. I think I need to find a larger number that fits this. It's gotta end on an even number at least. From there, 6 and 12 and a half should add up pretty evenly into it. I need to think large. But within the constraints of a human lifespan, of course. Right. I think I found a number that adds everything together. 84. 84 is a multiple of 6, 12, and 7, as it happens. So, I need to add these three numbers together. 1/6 of 84 is 14, 1/12 of 84 is 7, and 1/7 of 84 is 12. So, he spent 14 years as a child, 7 years as a young man, then, he would be 21. He would be 21 at this point. And at, 12 years after 21, he got married. 12 years after 21, he got married. So he got married at, 33? 21 plus 12 is 33, so 33 equals M. Now, 5 years after he was wed, he was blessed with a child. So he would be 38. 38 when he got the kid. Child. So he only lived half the time I was alive before passing away. Today, 4 years after his death, I too will depart from this world. So half the time from when the child was born, so that would be 38 divided by 2. Okay, 30 divided by 2 is 15, and half of 8 is 4, so 15. He died at 19. The kid only lived 19. He was 19 when he died. D for death. Dead child. DC. Blessed child. He only lived half the time he was alive before passing away. Today, 4 years after his death, I too will depart this world. So, add another 4 years. So 38 plus 19 plus 4 is the age we're looking for? He was 38 when he had the kid. The kid lived 19 years. Then 4 years later, he will die. So 38 plus 20 is 58. Minus 1, you get 57. Plus 4 is 61? Is it 61? Please? Please be 61. Ooh.
Just leave it to me.
Damn it! No! Where did I go wrong?
That wasn't right.
No! So, What if I'm overthinking this? What if it's actually just 84? Hold on. Oh, hold on. 84.
Just leave it to me.
Come on!
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Sometimes I'm smart and stupid. Very nice. The mathematician was alive for 84 years. Setting up a linear equation, as shown above, makes short work of this puzzle. Interestingly enough, a puzzle very similar to the one you just solved is said to be written upon the headstone of the grave of Diophantus, a famous ancient Greek mathematician. Cool. Now I'm picturing Dio Brando with an elephant trunk. Great. Quite nice, Luke. I knew you could do it. Letter calculations. Here, try this puzzle, Luke. Uh-oh. If you take the problem 11 times 11 equals 121, and replace the 1s with A's and the 2s with B's, you get AA times AA equals ABA. I see. Using that same replacement idea, you can also generate AA times AA equals BBCC. New values may or may not have been assigned for each letter. Can you figure out what A, B, and C equal in the above equation? Uh-oh. Say, what's 44 times 44? That's like the first place my brain is going. 44 times 44. You know what? I'll just bust out the calculator for this. That'll be easy. Oh, get this! 44 times 44 didn't work, but 88 made a very interesting number. It made 7,744. Dude, I think I got it.
Here goes.
Yeah!
That was almost too easy.
I love to listen to my gut. The numbers work out perfectly if you assign A a value of 8, B a value of 7, and C a value of 4. At first, the possibilities for what goes where may have seemed daunting, but once you realize that only a few numbers can potentially replace A, everything starts coming together. Yeah, I saw that instantly. Top-notch job, Luke. Not that I expected any less from you. Super pancakes. Tower of Hanoi. Pancakes, 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 pancakes. Yeah! Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this. Oh, it's so rare when I find a Layton puzzle I know I'll have fun with. Oh, yeah. Honestly, the answer to this puzzle is the same every time. It just takes a bit more legwork.
Here goes.
Time-consuming, but fun. Honestly, I got turned around in the process a few times there, but overall, not too bad. Scrumptious. You gave your stylist quite the workout. One well-known solution to this puzzle uses 127 moves. If you haven't already achieved that number, try again and see if you can't beat your personal best. I must say, I'm quite impressed with your skills, my boy. 2 categories down, 2 to go. 500 pearls? Here, Luke, give this one a try. A magician charges a traveler with a task. Take a certain number of pearls out of a bag of 500. This number, when divided by any number 2 through 7, always produces a whole number if you remove 1 pearl before dividing. Bring me this number and all the pearls are yours. The number of pearls the traveler takes from the bag doesn't produce a whole number when 1 pearl is removed, and the remaining pearls are divided by 4, but his number meets the other conditions. How many pearls did he take from the bag? Oh, God! First challenge of this puzzle, I need to parse what the hell I was just reading. Oh, brother. Okay, so a certain number out of the bag of 500, so it could be any between 1 and 500. This number, when divided by any number through 2 through 7, always produces a whole number if you remove 1 pearl before dividing. Oh. I think he took out 101. So let's say he took out 101 pearls. This number, the number that you take out, when divided through, between any number from 2 to 7, always produces a whole number if you remove 1 pearl before dividing. So if you remove 1 pearl before dividing, you have 100. Wait, does 100 divided by 7 make a whole number? Uh-oh. I know 2 would, but 3 would not. That'd be 99. I'm so close, though. Maybe it's something like 144. That's always a weird number that does things. 145 pearls? I'm just feeling around with my gut, really. But the number of pearls the traveler takes from the bag doesn't produce a whole number when 1 pearl is... Oh. You know what? Just for my sake, I'll just enter 101. Maybe I got it right away. I don't know.
Let's see if this works.
Right, well, I can't exactly guess my way into this. What do you mean there's nothing difficult about this? Let me just use a hint coin. That'll be very helpful. Let's see if we can't simplify this one. The magician wants a number that can be divided neatly by a whole number when 1 pearl is taken away from the total. To get the number of pearls he's looking for, you need to find a number that can neatly be divided by all numbers 2 through 7, and then add 1 to the total. In other words, the number is a multiple of 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. A multiple of 5. 130? 140? 141? Oh. The number of pearls the traveler takes from the bag doesn't produce a whole number when 1 pearl is removed, and the remaining pearls are divided by 4. It can't be 141. 140 divided by... Well, hold on. 40, 80, 120, 124, 128, 132, 136, 140. Yeah, no, that would not work. It's not 141. Right, I kind of brute forced this, but only because I was able to figure out what I had to do. It must be a multiple of 5 and 6, so it can't end in 5. So I went looking by adding 7 to 7 to 7 and repeat until I got high numbers that ended in a 0. And I landed on 210. And it was able to be divided by 2 through 7, except for 4. So I think he took 211 pearls.
Here goes.
Yeah! Oh, that was satisfying.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Brilliant. The answer is 211 pearls. The magician essentially asked for a value one more than a value that, when divided by any number 2 through 7, produces a whole number. Any of those numbers divided neatly into 420, so when 1 is added to it, you get the magician's number, 421. The number of pearls the adventurer had is a number that's neatly divided by any number from 2 through 7, except 4. Adding 1 to that gets your answer. Huh. Well done, Luke. I knew you had it in you. Angles in a box. Oh, geometry. Geography. Yeah, that's the one. I always get it mixed up. What is this? In the cube below, in the center of the 3 sides of the cube are dots A, B, and C. Lines connect the dots. How many degrees is the angle ABC at the point where lines AB and BC meet? This refers to the internal angle, of course. So it seems that A is on the corner of the cube, C is in the center of a square on the side of the cube, and they're kind of shooting off into space. Neither line is flush in order to meet at B. Neither line can be flush with the side of the cube. I'm just gonna say 45-degree angle.
Just leave it to me.
Yeah, I thought not.
Looks like I botched that one.
A visualization more than calculation. Could it be 90? Is it 90? I think it might just be a 90-degree angle. It's a corner wrapping around the side of a cube, after all. Maybe it's 90.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah, alright. In case you couldn't tell, I have no capacity for being able to solve this. I do not know the tools that one would need to solve this. I am woefully inadequate in this regard. Hint coin, please. There's no need to do any complicated calculations. Visualization is the important part. The 3 points are each in the center of the sides of a regular cube. The 3 points are each in the middle of a side of a regular cube. Think about the other center points. What would happen if you continued connecting center points in this fashion? I don't know. Think about your regular geometric figures you can create with points A, B, and C. You could create a regular hexagon, couldn't you? And the internal angles of a regular hexagons are always 120, 120. Either that or 60. I don't know.
Just leave it to me.
Okay, thanks for giving me the answer. Good job. The answer is 120 good degrees. If you continue to connect the middle points of sides in this way, you would draw a regular hexagon, and the internal angles in regular hexagons are always 120 degrees. Well, time to not retain that knowledge. Wonderful, my boy. Your skills are improving all the time. Sliding labyrinth. Oh, here we go. Would you care to take a shot at this one? No, 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 not one of these. Oh, I don't know how to do these. Oh, these are my bane. No. This map depicts an underground labyrinth, but it's all scrambled, so it's up to you to put it in the proper order again. Tunnel segments of each piece must meet up with tunnel edges of adjoining pieces. The only times tunnel segments can lead outward without touching other segments are when they're the start and goal. Tunnels can't dead end at walls otherwise. Slide the pieces around and see if you can solve this puzzle. I need to get the figure to the goal. If I can work that out, everything else will probably make sense. Oh, brother. Okay, I fully admit, I looked that one up online. I did it. I looked it up online. What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna do nothing, because those puzzles suck. I don't like them. Seeing which pieces connect to others is easy, but getting them all in one place can be tough. Damn straight. That was spot on, my boy. Well done. Well, I've been at this a while. This video should end up being somewhere around 46 minutes long, but tell you what, how about we cut things here? Next time, we'll finish the Sweetheart's house and whatever horrors lie in the fifth and final square. And then we can look at Top Secret? Yeah, the Top Secret. We can look in there, which is probably interconnection to Curious Village. I'm hoping it works. It should. It should, because I did enter Zoffer in all caps, all the same. Yeah, it's going to be quite eventful next time, so hope you'll join me for the final bonus video tomorrow. Hopefully, if I can get it recorded in time. Oh, who am I kidding? I make the rules. They go up whenever. I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more of Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.